Should we do a background check before getting married? How can you be having a kid of 14 years and we have been in marriage for 5 years? Why did you lie in the first place? Ladies and gentlemen, if it is your first time on my videos, subscribe, like, and share, and let's get into it. So, the first question that you're asking is, according to the title of the video, is that before getting married, a man should check the background of the lady, the past life, and the lady side should check the future plan of this man before they get married. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. My name is Godfrey. Currently, we are at 112 subscribers. Subscribe to our channel, keep supporting us, and we'll keep on bringing you flavor like this one. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are talking about is that there's a video that came through. There is a video I came across online yesterday, and it was about a loyalty test, and the lady was found that he has been married for 5 years, and for the 5 years he has never cheated. But after going through the phone, they found the past life of this lady that was not pleasing. Now, before I tell you the story, should we judge somebody by the past, or should we judge them by the present? Ladies and gentlemen, now this is how the story unfolded. This lady was married 5 years ago, and according to the text messages, there is an uncle of her who was in the village, and this uncle was threatening this lady that you have to give me 50,000 shillings, because when you were bringing your bride wealth, I never got anything, and I have so much about your past life. The guy later said that you know what you did in the past, you know how many men you shared with your mom, you know how you aborted 2 pregnancies of your stepdad, you know how you got pregnant and gave birth to a boy with your stepdad. You know, I stay with your child, and your husband does not know it's your child. He knows that this boy is your last born. So because of the evil things that you have done, you're not supporting me in any way, I'm going to reveal everything to your husband. The guy could not believe what he was hearing, so he had to go through the phone on himself, and he discovered what was being read is the naked truth, and the lady accepted this happened before we got married or before we met each other. Now the big question that is coming out is that should we check on the past life of a lady before we get married? It's quite important to do that, because some ladies, their past was so dark, and when you come to the present, what they did in the past will come and affect their marriage. And this is difficult because most of these ladies, they're very, very secretive. So the more you want to know more about them, the more you get no information about them. So they put everything underneath, and you will end up getting no information about them. Considering this story, The past was dark. She has committed murder, that she aborted. She gave birth with his stepdad. Can you imagine sharing the same meat with your mom? And then you go to an extent of getting him a child with your stepdad. So how will this boy call your mom? Is it grandma or is it his sister? It's complicated, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the most past of people are very dark. You find out that the lady, this is an actual story and this true story. When you are in high school, there's this lady who was very hypersexual. She was changing girlfriends like clothes. And the bad thing about that is that she was conceiving. And from time to time, by the time you were completing Form 4, she had terminated 6 pregnancies. You tell me you're marrying such a lady who has terminated 6 pregnancies and you have hopes of making a family with such a lady. It's complicated, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, she got married at around 2018, and right now I think she has 3 kids. But that's a different case. We have those ones who do the same and they do it wrongly. Some people terminate the pregnancies using very weird ways. Others use chemicals. I don't know. I don't understand those shit. But they destroy their womb. So when they get married, they'll not be able to conceive, and that becomes a very big problem when it comes to family matters. We have others who are not immoral behaviors. We have those ladies in the past who are collaborating with their mothers and fighting their dads because your dad is a drunkard. Now you collaborate with your mom and you beat your dad. That's a very big curse because yes, you beat him that time. Later on, you'll come and start crying that I need a husband. Who will give you a husband to come and beat? Remember, when you beat an old man, even if they don't say anything, the curse will be laid on you automatically. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a discussion. And if it is your first time on my videos, kindly subscribe, like, share this video, and put a comment so that we can help each other, So the past of ladies matters a lot. It really matters a lot. And nowadays it's very difficult, and that's why most people who get their women from church, people do very weird things in life, then they come and hide in churches. You go and find this lady, you get married to her, and things start going to south. You understand? So I start wondering, before I married this lady, life was good, life was moving on swiftly, but after marrying this lady, things started going to south. And later on, if you're lucky, you come and realize that the dark side of the past of this lady is what is affecting you. What will you do? So we need to be very keen before we get married. Pray God to give you the best lady there is. Another thing about the past, you find out that, then this is crazy because there's these ladies, and you can bear me witness. We have these ladies who complain about inches of the pencil. You have those ones who say I need 7 inches, and you have those who say I need 12 inches. Well, we have those who complain that the pencils are so small. Others complain the pencils are so big and things like that. How did you know? Let me ask you a question. How did you know that this pencil is small when, if you've never tasted any other pencil? And that's so in the traditional African societies, and this one I give credit to Muslim community, because before a Muslim could get married in the past, the aunties were to come to the one room with this man and the lady would get married, and they could have sex before them. That was to determine if this lady was a virgin. You know, a virgin, when you have sex with a virgin, they say the blood is a covenant. You're selling a covenant between your relationships. But nowadays, where can you get a virgin? You run up and down, go east, west, south. You'll not get a virgin. Now so any person who is used to just one pencil cannot complain about the size. But those ladies who complain about the size are the people who are overused. They've tested different pencils. They have different big, small, middle size, fat, slim, long, and things like that. So when you come and to perform, they have the judgment. This one will not try, things like that. So it is good, according to me, to judge you by your past, because when you're doing those things, you knew that at one point in time I'll have to come and get married. So if you knew that back at the back of your mind, why did you spoil your past? Ladies and gentlemen, let's come back to the story that I was making. So this guy was confused. The husband of the lady I was talking about was confused, because all along they've been in marriage for 5 years. They have one kid, but nothing like this has ever. She has never noticed anything. It is a very bad situation, and the man left the vicinity. But what do we tell this man? Because, and mark you, for the 5 years they've been together, the lady has not done anything bad. She has not cheated. Everything is moving on swiftly. But the past, man, the past is very dark, very, very dark. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to advise, but you see, we can tell the guy, you just forgive her and continue living. But what else? What else is she hiding? If she has hidden that for all this long, what else in her life is she hiding? You know, it's bad. It's bad news, by the way. Anyway, my simple question is, should we judge somebody by the past, and should we judge a man by the future that is planning for the family and things like that? My name is Godfrey. If it is your first time on my videos, please subscribe, like, and share. And let's meet in our next one. Don't forget to comment so that you can help other people who are going through the same problem. Ladies and gentlemen, adios, amigos.